Libras, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawanantoinette. Today we're going to do a career and finances reading for you. It can resonate for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my calendar link is in the description, as well as any other information you need to know from me. And, let me just adjust this. Perfect. Yeah, and if you would like to do anything else like donate to this channel or keep up with me on social media, that's also down below. This is going to be a general reading, so that means it may not resonate for every single Libra that watches this video. If you would like a reading for your specific scenario, book a personal reading. The link is in the description, or you can check your other placements. With that said, let's get started. In the past, we have the Knight of Wands. Feel like you've been passionate about something. You've been passionately working towards something. Maybe you just launched some kind of passion project, a creative project or something like that. But I feel like you've been inspired and you've been actually putting in the work based on how inspired you are. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Hierophant. That's an interesting duo combination. Maybe, yeah, it feels like you guys got some kind of idea, or maybe someone shared some idea with you, or shared like some kind of direction with you. Someone shared some wisdom with you, and I feel like that pushed you in a certain direction to achieve a specific goal or result in your work. Maybe this is your boss giving you like a pep talk or something like that, but I feel like you were motivated in the past to accomplish something. In the current position, the present energy, we have the Devil. So you're in Devil energy right now in your career. And that can just mean that you are, let's clarify first. Clarify the Devil. Why is the Devil here? Devil is here because of the Six of Pentacles, which we have the Six of Pentacles twice in this reading. So I feel like you may be in a place where you are really tied to your work. You're really tied to, you may work with other people who are depending on you, and as a result I feel like you have to be very attentive to the things that you're doing at work every single day, or attentive to the service that you provide to people, or attentive to the products that you provide to people. I feel like some of you work with a lot of people, or you work in an area that serves a lot of people. So let's just say you're not dealing with one-on-one people every single day. You know, like you're not dealing with like two people in a team every single day. I feel like you're serving a lot of people, and you could deal with a smaller team, but the actual service that you offer in your job or your company, it serves like a wide base of people. All right, so future position, we have the Four of Wands, which that's not, this is actually a really good card, because this Four of Wands it can talk about celebration, celebrating a milestone, but more than anything it talks about celebrating with the people around you and sharing your stability with the people around you. So since this is four and this is the card of stability, it could mean that you've gotten to a stable place, or you will be getting to a stable place because it's in the future position. You will be getting to a stable place in your career where you're able to share that wealth with others, share that success with others. Let's clarify. What's the Four of Wands? Four of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Star card, and the King of Cups. So there may be a specific person in your future who it feels like you are no longer trusting of. This could be someone you work with. It feels like you're healing from this person. It could be a water sign or somebody just coming up as a water sign, but there may be somebody who you work with that I feel like you are and who you've probably been very kind to and giving to and like sharing of all your successes, that you'll be a little bit more you'll be enforcing more boundaries with this person, I feel like. So that's just a side note to you. I feel like even though you are getting to this place of stability, you're going to have to put up boundaries, especially with a specific water sign, or it could be an Aquarius around you. Make sure people are not feeding off of you. Make sure that people are not using you for what you can give to them. So yeah, make sure your boundaries are in place, especially with an Aquarius or Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Advice position is the 9 of Cups, and this is a great position to be in, and this is great advice because the message here is just to be grateful, because I feel like you've achieved a lot of things, Libras. I feel like you're in this space of achieving quite a lot, and so Spirit is like, Libras, you've actually achieved a whole lot. To be this stable, to serve this many people, to have this creative inspiration actually turn out into something. If you do something creative, I feel like the message here is to be grateful for what you have. Don't be greedy, but also make sure you're not being used. Clarify the 9 of Cups. Interesting balance, right? Don't be greedy, but make sure you're not being used. All right, so 9 of Cups is clarified by the Emperor and the Justice card. You may actually be the boss of whatever you're doing. You may be the founder of something. You may be an entrepreneur. You may be like an investor. You may be, so you could even work in the law field and have your own like practice. Many of you could be doing many things, but I feel like many of you actually work for yourselves. And if you don't work for yourself, I feel like Spirit is saying the advice here is to do that. Maybe working for yourself will take you to that next step, will give you even further emotional satisfaction, further financial satisfaction. For those of you who do work for yourself, I feel like that's your justice. Like, it feels like this is what the universe wants to give to you based on trials or things that you've experienced in the past. I feel like you deserve everything that you're getting if you are in a emotionally satisfying and financially satisfying position. So that's great. And in the outside influences position, we have the 9 of Wands. Again, talking about boundaries. Clarify the 9 of Wands. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Cups and the 4 of Cups. So, Libras, something that may come up for you in your finances and career is the inability to say no based on people who you love. So, you feel like, because I love these people, I can't tell them no. Or if I tell them no, I feel bad for telling them no. Spirits is saying, or at least this reading is saying, that may be an influence that ends up being more trouble than what it's worth. That may be something that you want to look into, to actually hold people accountable and have your boundaries and respect your boundaries. That means if you say no, it's a no. Don't go back on your no. Don't try to be the yes person who fulfills everybody's wishes, because that's an impossible position to hold in people's lives. And also, sometimes we're impeding people's progress by doing everything for them and not allowing them to go out and do things for themselves. So that's coming up for you. The higher you climb is the more boundaries you'll have to put in place with the people around you. And I know that's not a strong area for Libras. If you love people, it's hard to say no. It's hard to think of yourself being the bad person, but saying no does not make you the bad person. It makes you a strong person, a wise person, because we know enough to know that we can't always say yes. All right, so obstacles. The 6 of Pentacles. Let's clarify. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so Temperance, Strength, and the 7 of Swords. Feels like an obstacle that you may go through is feeling like you're not supported, or you're not like being given like the same energy you give back. Whether this is you can't find enough customers to, like they're not receiving you well, or you're being breadcrumbed by people. They're not giving to you how much you would give to them in terms of the people you work with. But I feel like there may be some kind of obstacle in the people around you, and you feeling like they're supportive of you or showing you the same energy that you show back to them, or you show to them in the first place. All right, in the outcome position, we have the Ace of Swords, new idea, truth, clarity, and the Six of Cups. Very interesting duo here. I don't think I've ever gotten this duo before. But to me, this reads as a new take on an old situation, a new take on like a fresh perspective to an old situation or something you've been doing in the past. So for example, let's just say you have a lingerie company and you've had the company producing the same kind of lingerie for like 5, 6, 7 years now. New ideas. How can you bring new products to the, maybe you need to bring a new product line, bring a fall line of lingerie, bring a special event lingerie for breast cancer awareness month, you know, like introduce new ideas to a business that you have had or something that you've been doing, a job that you've had in the past. I feel like this is the outcome for you. There's going to be some kind of newness in something that you're doing. So maybe if you have your own business, this looks like a new product line that you're offering or a new something. It just feels like an expansion on top of something else. So maybe it feels like some of you have already accomplished a lot, but I feel like there are more goals that you have for yourself, and it feels like there's no big work that needs to go in it. It's just like a implementation of brand new ideas that you need to like push into something. I also see that sometimes some of you may be like really I don't want to say trapped by work, but you know, when work, there are certain periods in time when we have to work harder than others, and I feel like this is a period where you've been working really hard. Maybe you feel like you need to do everything because you can't trust the people around you. You don't feel like the people around you are like putting in the same amount of work that you do. I feel like you should delegate. But also make sure that you're watching the work that is being done also, because it's not healthy to be in this kind of like, you know, like sometimes you need to just come out of being obsessed with, oh, what's the next thing, and enjoy the progress that you've made so far. So Libras, these are your messages. I am going to pull some extra messenger oracle cards for you, and then we're going to close reading. Advice cards for Libra. What's the advice for Libra in their career and finances? Advice for Libra in career and finances. One more. Okay, they gave me two more. All right, first card that came out, wash away your burdens. So yes, you're accomplishing a lot and achieving a lot, but I also still feel that this is coming at a cost. Like you're really burdened with probably tasks, responsibilities, things like that. That's why I said delegate, but also make sure that you're holding people accountable to put out good quality in terms of whatever work you do. The new day dawns. So something like a page is turning in your career, I feel like, with love and kindness. So I feel like this is your approach to the people around you, or should be your approach to the people around you. If you want, let's just say you work with other people and you want to get the best out of them. You're not going to get the best out of them by telling them, oh, you're not doing this and this and this and this and you know, you're going to get the best out of them by saying, I understand that we've been doing a lot lately and everybody's tired, but can you please do whatever. Like, you get more done asking somebody to do something with love and kindness versus confrontation, stress, like accusations, things like that. And the last card is make the sacrifice. There's something that you need to sacrifice. I feel like you have to make the sacrifice to either get to the next level of whatever this job is or this career is. or there's some kind of sacrifice that you'll be making in terms of your control over whatever it is that you're doing. Maybe you need more work-life balance in your life. Balance. Yeah, you need more work-life balance. So this is the message for you, Libras. I hope this helped you. If it did, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bells, and follow me on social media to keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.